So guys, Kaspa has had a pretty significant pullback since the recent highs. We are now sitting at $3.5 billion. Yes, Kaspa has finally pulled back. The thing that everybody wanted to happen has in fact happened. But everyone doesn't want it to happen now because it's happened. Like, I don't know what's going on. But, let me digress. Let's talk about what's going on and a very important thing I want you guys to see. A very important indicator that I want you guys to pay attention to. With that said, let's take a deeper look into into Kaspa right now. $3.6 billion. Let's go to all. Look at this chart. We are still extremely close to the old all-time highs. You see, it's actually had very similar pullbacks every time it's pulled back, right? Look, if we go on the weekly chart here and we actually look at this, let's take a look. Let's see the first real big push upwards, 39%. In fact, this is probably the first significant pullback, 68%. Then we got another one here, 46%. And what are we currently in, guys? 32, or maybe even argued that it's 39. So what's happening right now is extremely normal for the price of Kaspa. And if you were extremely bullish for Kaspa up at 21 cents, and maybe that's where you jumped in, then right now is your opportunity to decide for yourself. Do I actually believe in Kaspa? Do I actually think that this is going to go on and be one of the biggest projects out there? If the answer is yes, then the answer is simple. You just continue to DCA. If the answer is no, however, you can sell. You can get rid of your bags, or you can just hold and wait to see what happens. Remember, the important thing, guys, that we always need to do is we always need to invest money we can afford to lose in cryptocurrency. Crypto is not like buying the S&P 500. I would argue that maybe Bitcoin could be close to that, but buying altcoins that are pure speculation is very, very risky. Just like trying to see through my glasses when they've got absolutely terrible, look at that, absolutely terrible. I can't see anything through them. It's very risky, guys. But if you do your research and you stand by what you have done your research, right? You stand by it and then you dollar cost average into what you believe in, it can result in very, very powerful moves. Imagine you just dollar cost averaged into any of the top 10 or top 20 coins when they were down there at a $3 billion market cap. Look at this. All the way, let's do the top 10, right? So Toncoin has had an extremely bad couple of weeks here, but it's still an $11 billion market cap. That would give you a 3x. Maybe even Solana, $58 billion. It's massive, right? So if you believe Kaspa can go there, then this is an opportunity. Now, there is some things that are going on in the overall market that is bringing our altcoins down. So you need to understand these in order to know what. Now, if you do want to trade Kaspa, or Jasmy, or any of your favorite altcoins, you can do so over on BTCC. This gives you the opportunity to trade Kaspa, Jasmy, and all of these coins with leverage, which is something you can't really do for a lot of other exchanges. Almost none of them hold Kaspa and Jasmy in one place. So if you want to, there's a link to BTCC in the description, and from there you can get a 10% deposit bonus for first time deposit. This is up to $10,000 and up to 500x leverage, and the key, no VPN and no KYC necessary. Now, with that said, spoke about this just a couple of days ago in this video here. It was 5 days ago, and I was warning you, this tells me that it could get much worse than I thought. This was the moon phases on the chart. Now, that might sound like a little bit of fugazi to you guys, and it did to me as well. But guys, let's relay the moon phases again on this chart and just look at this. So we were sitting in and around here when I made that video, and then you can see we had this flash. This is the new moon, I think it is. I don't even know what the moon cycles are, but you know, one of them's gray, one of them's blue. And just look at this, guys. Look at this. This is where the blue flashed. This is where the blue flashed. This is where the blue flashed. This, and this. Look at the pullbacks that happen in this consolidation phase alone. 16%. We can call that 19% or 23%. We can call this 7%. We can call this one 25%. This one somewhere around 10%. This one 20%, guys. And now the one that I was warning you of just 5 days ago has given us 12%. So in this consolidation phase, this indicator so far has never been wrong. The moon phases have never been wrong. Now, it does seem to be that in a bearish move in the market, the moon phases are more likely to be right, even though in this uptrend, we do have much smaller moves in the market, but they still seem to have some pullbacks when this happens. So this is pretty crazy to have seen this. Now, this could be used as part of your trading strategy to figure out when might be a great time to short the market and long the market, right? We can see here the gray moon phase, which is a new moon, I guess. It does push the market up as well, very slightly and minimally in this. So I think it's more beneficial to be looking at the blue one, right? So with that said, guys, we've had a pullback of 12% since that came out. And that is, around the average of what seems to happen with these moon phases. Maybe we can go significantly lower, but couple that with our liquidity that we see and our supports, hopefully this does hold. Now, I do still think that we can have another nasty push to the downside. Again, because right here is going to be where liquidations and stop losses sit, and the exchanges and the manipulators can see that. So that's my opinion of what was going to happen in the short term, according to these supports and resistance. From there, I do believe we're going to bounce and go upwards once the market gets away from the fear, uncertainty and doubt, and probably once we get the interest rates coming down, which what that will do is just kick the can down the road, right? And then we're going to go into a recession later on and everyone's going to realize that. But between that, hopefully we get a little bit of a bull market. So for me, I'm just simply dollar cost averaging into what I believe in, like I've been doing for the last 7 years, and I'll take profit when we're in euphoria again. So looking at those moon phases and knowing that the overall market is being pulled back by Bitcoin and what's going on in the stocks and shares world, I believe that Kaspa will probably go on to make new all-time highs when the bull market comes back for Bitcoin and the other altcoins. Kaspa, as much as you don't want to hear it, is correlated to Bitcoin. The rest of the altcoin market is correlated to Bitcoin. So once we get a little bit more bullish news coming to the market, which could be the interest rates coming down, that could be the catalyst we're looking for, then I believe we're going to see some upward momentum for Kaspa. Now, of course, I don't know for sure. This is not financial advice. I'm not endorsing you to buy or sell anything. There are a lot of catalysts that can happen either way for any cryptocurrency in this market. And all I can do is talk about my opinions. And that's what these are. They are opinions. Now, with that said, if you do want to trade, again, there is a link to BTCC down there in the description. And guys, I have a $1 offer for the crypto kickstart right now. So just for a single dollar, you can join the course. The course also gives you access to my Discord, which has all of my trades, my team's trades. It's an awesome place for people to chat here. People in the same space as you, and we have a review already, a third through the course. Man, I love this. I knew a bit already, but this fills every gap. Can't wait to finish. Everyone should watch this course. Bravo. So you can access the course that will give you everything you need to know to start your journey into crypto here for just a single dollar. So all of the links will be down there in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.